وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَ الَّذِينَ يَخُوضُونَ فِي آيَاتِنَا فَأَعْرِضْ عَنْهُمْ حَتَّى يَخُوضُوا فِي حَدِيثٍ غَيْرِهِ وَإِمَّا يُنْسِيَنَّكَ الشَّيْطَانُ فَلَا تَقْعُدْ بَعْدَ الذِّكْرَى مَعَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. صدق الله العظيم. Dear brothers, today the topic of khutbah, how to deal with people who are mocking, who are making fun with our sacred belief, or with the ayatullah, the verses of Allah and all the other stuff. In the Quran, some people think that, for those who, I want to memorize it because Muhammad said he's not keeping up with the news. So what happened was, there is one nasty news outlet who's drawing things, and he was mocking our Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam and other Muslims and Muslim traditions. Not just Muslims, but also other belief as well. So some people, I didn't closely read all the details. So some people went there. Sen anlaştık oğlum, sen oturacaksın hadi. Oturacaksın. Some people went there and killed those people. And since then I was trying to see the reaction. That's how I asked Muhammad. Like, I asked my family, I asked the people I get to know, what's your reaction? So we have mixed reactions. But the bottom line, how the Quran is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us what to do. Because mocking isn't something new. It didn't start in the West. It was happening during when the Quran was coming down. Yes, those people, they were making a bad statement about the Quran, the ayat, and all, even for the personality of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is nothing new. However, how we supposed to react? So what the ayat says? Let's ponder upon this and go from that. وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَ الَّذِينَ, when you see, وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَ الَّذِينَ يَخُوضُونَ فِي آيَاتِنَا, when you see them, they are playing with the ayat. Yeah, why don't you take from him? So he's not. Almıyorsun bak, abi kızıyor. Abi kızıyor. Çok kızıyor abi. Sen otur, ben sana yoksa yüzmeye götürmeyeceğim. Otur, o abinin önüne otur, yoksa akşam yüzmeye gidemeyiz. Aferin, hadi otur. Tamam, orada otur, hadi orada otur, geç. Ve izâ ra'eytellezîne yahûzûne fî âyâtinâ fe'a'riz anhum. When you see they are playing with these ayats, getting deep, just go away from them. فَأَعْرِزْ عَنْهُمْ حَتَّى يَخُوذُوا فِي حَدِيثٍ غَيْرِهِ, until they are entering into other discourse. وَأَمَّا يُنْسِيَنَّكَ الشَّيْطَانُ, if shaitans make you forget about this principle that Allah is ordering us, فَلَا تَقْعُدْ بَعْدَ الذِّكْرَى مَعَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. As soon as after you remember this, just live from these people. So the best, Allah is ordering us the nicest way. Just leave them alone. They are already in the hole. Why are you trying to fight with them? Some people try, for some people this is not enough. Or they say, no, this is too soft. I have to go kill them. Come on, you can't do this. Even in the country, let's say that country is ruled by Muslims, by the Muslim law. You can't even do that even if the Sharia, because you have to go to the court. You have to go to the judge, explain your situation, bring your witnesses, evidences. You know, if people start killing each other like this, it's gonna be a fitna. It's gonna be this mischief. And interestingly, there are several issues. The main problem that we have, we don't know the Quran, we don't follow the Quran. What I mean that I'll explain very short. In the surah, in the end of the Surah Al-Baqarah, لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله, right? We do not make a difference between the Rasuls. So if somebody is making fun with the Isa alayhi salam, or Musa alayhi salam, or Muhammad alayhi salam, this is equal to us, right? If you get angry something with other than others, that means you are not keeping equal. Oh, this is my Rasul, but no, all of them are Rasul. We should, if you get angry equal enough for all of them, that means you are the this is the book that you are following. But if you say this is for me, this is no, we don't make no distinguish with. We get angry with all of the Rasuls, all the messengers of Allah. That's the first. Beyond that, some people, those people, they even make fun of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or let's say, for their God, for their believers. And those, same people, they are blind to this kind of incidents, but when they come to their, specific thing, they get more angry. Because it's more cultural, I would say. Instead of, following the book. They are more reactionist. Instead of, they go by the, literal teaching of Quran. And there are some mixed reactions. This is a very interesting incident, because we should deal with this. When you see there are some videos, they say they are not Muslims, they are not real Muslims. And I ask these people, what do you mean real Muslims? A real Muslim make no mistakes? According to them, real Muslims are perfect. So there is no real Muslim in the world. Muslims does make a mistakes. When somebody make a mistake, he's not Muslim. No, you can't say that. You can't say he is Muslim, but what he did is wrong. That's two different things. The reason they say they are not Muslims, because they blame someone else. They say, America behind these incidents. Israel do this. This, that. They never blame themselves. They always blame someone else, but at the end, as if they are perfect. Any wrong comes from them, it's not from them. On the other hand, this is one extreme. This is ifrat, tafrit. I'm talking about two extreme cases. So one of the extreme side, they say they are not Muslims when somebody make a mistake. On the other hand, other extreme side say they are shaheed. They are our martyr. They are our heroes. This is two extreme side. And they are also wrong. Why? Because what they did, as I recited the ayah, there is one more ayah, is very similar to this. The clear teaching of the Quran, which is our constitution, that's the main constitution we have. The clear teaching of Quran say just leave them alone. Leave them alone. But those who say, they're our heroes, if they don't follow the Quran, how you make a hero a person who's not following the basic basic teaching of Quran. So, this is another extreme case. May Allah protect us. May Allah protect us. We are, I think, I have been thinking about this. We are in a situation that we are having a identity crisis. We lost our identity because, West has been rising, and we are in a horrible position as a Muslims, and we lost our straightforward thinking, I would say. We can't think straight because, we are shocked. So, you have to blame someone to do that case, or you have to make them hero just to, make you feel better. Na'udhu billah, this is horrible. And what I don't understand, when you read the Quran, throughout the Quran, there are so many nice passages. One of them, وَلَا تُجَادِلُوا أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. This is one of the best statements that I ever see written by the law. I read some in the American laws. I studied, a couple of years. So there are some nice statements here but this is the best statement talking about other people, not them. We don't deal with Ahl al-Kitab except in the best way, right? I'm understanding right? وَلَا تُجَادِلُ أَهْلَ الْكِتَابِ إِلَّا بِالَّتِي هِيَ أَحْسَنُ. And the exception is إِلَّا الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا. If they are, making a zulm, then that's the exception. Other than that, we have to deal in the best possible way with them. Tamam oğlum, bir saniye. And one of the problem, those people who do this, the question is, can they find can they find a teaching from the Islamic teachings? This is the question. This is a really serious question. The answer is yes, not in the Quran, but in some other texts. They are not mutawatir. They are not come to us from different sources. There is only one source in this book, in the footnote, in this. They take from this incident and they present it as if this is the mainstream teaching. This is not. Absolutely, this is not. And I will tell you more, inshallah, later. This is one of our biggest problem. We live it in the Quran. We say Quran, hey, you stay over there, because Quran doesn't satisfy some of the people's desires. Leaving these bad people alone, they don't make them, comfortable enough. So, they are chasing their hawa. They are chasing their own desires. They want to be something else. And the one of the worst, the world is getting smaller and smaller. That's the definition of globalization. Something happened in France affected us in Willimantic right here. They look us bad. We spend extra effort to convince them that we are not monsters. Unfortunately, that's the reality. We just spend so much time just to come at even position with the people over here, because they think we have a hidden agenda, we have these, we have that, all this. Not everybody like this, but some. So it is our obligation in this globalized world that tell the teaching of the Quran, tell what is right, what is wrong, and leave our own desires, if you will, to aside. And if for those who want to do so much in the fi sabilillah, do jihad bin nafs. You talk about so much. If you miss the Fajr prayer, right? What's the point? Killing a people. This is this is not the this is not the way to go. May Allah protect us and our family in this fitna. ألا إن أحسن الكلام وأبلغ النظام كلام الله الملك العزيز العلام